The Summer Circuits 2022 edition of Elektor Magazine contains many articles, including 52 small circuits. One of the articles revisits a summer circuit from 2003, the US-Style Siren by Ludwig Libertin. The circuit can produce 3 different siren sounds: ambulance, police and fire brigade, selectable with a switch. The siren is activated by pressing a push button. Elektor designed a special printed circuit board for the siren that can be placed in a wooden stand to turn it into a decorative object. The schematic of the circuit is printed on the top side of the board and the components are placed as in the schematic, so it is easy to see what goes where. An explanation of how the circuit works is printed on the back side. The siren can be had as a kit that includes the circuit board, all the required parts and the wooden stand. The only thing not included is a 2032 type 3-volt button cell. As all the parts are standard through-hole devices, assembling the board is not very complicated. To assemble the kit, I suggest starting with the lowest parts, which are the resistors. You can refer to the schematic printed on the board to see where they should be soldered. Next in height, after the resistors, are the battery holder and the slide switch. Make sure to mount the battery holder so that its opening points upwards. The 2 ceramic capacitors are of a similar height and so they can be mounted next. There are 5 transistors, 4 of which are of the same type, BC547. T5 is a BC327. Also, T5 looks in the opposite direction compared to the 4 others. You must slightly spread the legs of T1 to T4 before placing them. The loudspeaker comes next. It has its polarity printed on its backside. Make sure to put the plus pin on the plus trace. I mounted the electrolytic capacitors next, even though they are taller than the push button. Luckily this is not a problem as the push button has auto-fixing pins, so it won't fall out when you turn the board over. Make sure to put the electrolytic capacitors in the right way. Their minus pins go in the white part of the symbols printed on the board. If, like me, you didn't mount the push button yet, do it now. The siren is now almost ready. Check your solder joints and go look for a 2032 type 3-volt button cell. Slide it in with the positive side up. Doing this wrong will not break the circuit, but it won't work either. There you are. Now press the push button and enjoy the sounds produced by the siren. You can change the sound by sliding S1 to another position. A stands for ambulance, P for police and F for fire brigade. To finalize the US-Style Siren as a decorative object, place it in the wooden stand included in the kit. The stand has 2 different sized slots, so you can choose the one you prefer. The push button requires little pressure, so you can use the siren when it is in its stand. Now have fun!